And Rob, speaking of sad, Trevor Ariza, one of the pickups for the Lakers, just had ankle surgery, and now he is going to be out for 2 months, and then he'll be reevaluated. And, Trevor Ariza's 36. And here's the thing, Rob. I mean, I thought Trevor was an important signing for them.
Chris, he was supposed to be the starting small forward. Like that's what they had him on the lineup chart, right? As the starting small forward. So it wasn't like he was
in the. I mean, it was going to be interesting to see how they started. They got so many. Like it's almost like they're going to play positionless basketball.
Right,
you
but
know
that
what I
was
mean?
the word is that he was.
But yeah,
gonna be
he was certainly in the running, right? And so think about that. Now he's out, and you think this could be a sign of things to come?
I just think, and I know it could happen to anybody. It could happen to a younger player on a different team. But when you put together a team, an older team, Chris, the whole conversation is about what? It's about, can they stay healthy? LeBron's been hurt 2 of the 3 years, right? We talked about that in L.A. Anthony Davis, other than the COVID year, Chris, when they had 3 or 4 months off, right, he's been hurt every year.
And he ain't even old. But
he ain't old. He just gets hurt.
He's a young guy.
Right, so you start to look at that, and then some of these other guys are older. Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard and Ariza, and you see Ariza going down. He's down for 8 weeks, and that's before he's even evaluated.
DeAndre Jordan, LeBron.
Right. I mean, it's
Wesley Matthews is no spring chicken.
Chris, they're the golden guys. I mean, that's what we got to call they're the golden guys. So
the purple and golden guys.
Right, the purple and golden guys. That's perfect. But this is going to be interesting to see. And I know if you're a Laker fan, Chris, are you saying, here we go. Is this a sign of things to come? Like you start to feel like, and this is why I can't pick the Lakers to win a championship. Just like I couldn't going into this. Remember last year going into the postseason?
Right.
What did I say? Too many things have to go right for them to win. And that's how I feel about this team, the way it's put together. Not that they're not talented. And, Chris, you know what? Maybe they stay healthy. And maybe this is just the only one injury of the year and they get together and they play well and all that. Maybe. But the way the league goes and all the injuries we saw a year ago with way younger players, I can't believe that this team will stay intact long enough to be that team that they hope it to be. I think it's a wish and a dream and a hope and a prayer. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Well, I first of all, I don't think Laker fans are panicking yet. I don't think they're saying, okay, this is a sign of things to come. Trevor going down, it's Melo next, then it's LeBron, then it's Rondo, and so on and so forth. I don't think they're there yet, nor should they be. But it's a legitimate concern. I mean, it is a reason guys don't play into their 40s in the NBA, right? It's a reason guys don't play into their late 30s for the most part in the NBA. Or if they're playing at that stage, other than like LeBron, they're role players. They play a few minutes a night. They play 15, 20 minutes a night. The Lakers are counting on a lot of those guys to give them bigger minutes and have bigger roles. So it is something to watch for. The thing is this, Rob, and this is one of the things that's working in the Lakers' favor. Who's the world beater out west? Clippers, without Kawhi, they're not reaching the finals. Phoenix, okay, maybe. Chris Paul's older. Chris Paul was healthy. Now, I know he's gone vegan, so will he stay healthy? Maybe that seems to have helped him out, but he's an older player. And he even had some issues in the playoffs, with some injuries. Denver, Portland, Dallas, I think will be pretty good, but still, they're not full of superstars. They got one. The Utah. So Golden State, let's see what they are. I just, what I'm saying? Like, there's just
I got that, but here's my pushback to you. What you're saying makes total sense. But as we saw last year, Chris, as soon as Anthony Davis got hurt, the Lakers became They're in control of the series up 2-1 to being run out of the building. And that's the problem with the Lakers. I hear you.
Oh, no.
If
no
LeBron
doubt.
gets hurt or AD gets hurt, can Phoenix beat them? Yes. Can Utah beat them? Possibly. Can the Clippers beat them? Possibly. If one of those guys aren't
They could
there.
beat them
And-
if one of those guys is
right,
not
and
there.
that's the problem
No
with
doubt.
the Clippers. I mean, with the Lakers, is that
Oh, yeah, no. I'm agreeing with they got problems,
right?
but everybody's got problems.
No, I
some of the
agree.
teams
I
just
agree.
aren't talented enough. The Lakers are old and the injury's going to be. But we can go to the East and say the same thing. Philly's a mess.
I agree.
Brooklyn, what the heck is going on in Brooklyn? You know, and Milwaukee is, you know, maybe they're primed. I'll be honest, Rob. I would love to see. I'm not rooting for them, and I'm not picking them right now. But if Milwaukee became like dominant, you know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be good for the game. I do think, and I've said it on this air before, that I didn't really think Giannis could be the face of the league. He can be. You seeing more of his personality. He's funny. He's jovial. Like, you know, I think he could be the face of the league if he's that dominant. Now, he's got to be that dominant.
Yeah,
of
no,
course. But
you know,
they're a team that, winning is what it's going to be about. That's what's going to determine the face of the league, right?
Absolutely. It does come down to that. You can take over something, Chris, if you win and you're dominant and people, they can overlook a lot of that stuff. This dude wins. My God, look at what he did, you know, and look at where Milwaukee, of all places,
Right,
how did they
right.
win a championship?
He's got a lot more personality than Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
big
we're not
time.
talking about that type of situation.
What was that Instagram? Remember when
At
he went
Burger
and
King
ordered
or wherever he was?
Yeah, whatever that he ordered the food or whatever. Like, what was
No,
it?
I like him. I don't think you can help but like the guy. You know what I mean?
That was funny. Oh yeah, I don't see how anybody could dislike him. You might not like him if he beat your team, but
Right.
you can't dislike him like he's a bad guy.
right.
That you can't.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right.